What is up, YouTube? Today I'm studying for the MCAT, and yeah, let's fucking get into it. Um, right, so I'm trying to finish general chemistry, Anki cards. I've done about 100 of them. No, about 80 of them. I did about 70 old cards for biochem. Now I'm doing Anking's Gen Chem slides. There's 180 of them, so I'm trying to finish those today, and a bunch of the old ones as well. Just trying to get that out the way, and then I'm gonna do the complementary amount of the Psych Pankow Psych, because I'm trying to get to 300 for the day. So once I finish this, which should take about another 2 hours, it's gonna be 7 p.m. by that time. And then from 7 until 11, I'll have 4 hours to learn 119 new Psych cards and go over the, how many are there? Whoops. The hell? 450 old cards. That's gonna be fucking brutal. I'm doing a Pomodoro right now, which is 52 minutes on, 17 minutes off. Honestly, I'm gonna redistribute that. 17-minute break is long as fuck. I'm gonna do 52 on and just keep this at 10 minutes off because that's more of like around an hour. I'll just do 50. Nah, but usually when I'm getting towards the end of the break, I still want some more time, so I'll make it an hour on and then 10 minutes off. Yeah, that seems fine. 10-minute break, go to the bathroom, walk around, do some stretching, should be good to go. The alarm sound. Oh, hell no. Nope. Ugh. I like bird. Stick with bird. Bro, whoa. I don't want you ticking, my guy. Okay. I don't know what that is. Yeah. No, actually. Small window? What that means? No, I don't want that. Fuck that. Nope, no reminder. Okay. I would cut my break down to 4 minutes from whatever it was before, I guess 11 minutes. So yeah, that's the plan. We'll see if I can even get through these damn cards today. Hopefully I can. I mean, I slept a lot, had a cup of coffee, ate food, didn't go to the gym because I'm super sore, and I didn't start studying until like 1, and then at 1 I was like texting group chat while studying, so it was like super inefficient. So I really didn't like lock in until around 1:45, 1:40. And then it took me about 30 minutes to get through those biochem cards. I didn't start this until around 2:15. But I'm on a decent pace right now. This last cycle of Pomodoro wasn't great. Like I got 55 done in the first cycle, 56 done in the first cycle in about an hour 15 or something like that. And then the second cycle I only got like 35 done, which just ended. So I have a good 6 more cycles in me before I go to bed. So I think 6 cycles should be more than enough to finish 200 cards. Like if I can realistically, in this current situation, I can get through 50 cards in an hour if I really lock in. So I should be able to finish these last 90 cards in the next 2 hours. That'll put me at 7 p.m. And then I'll have 4 hours to do 119 new cards and 450 old cards. Obviously, at the same time. I think it's better than doing them separate because when you're just reviewing new cards, you feel like you're not really making any progress. Every card is something new. You're not able to really excel. It feels like you're fighting an uphill battle the whole time, right? But when you do the intertwined new and old cards, it feels a little bit better because you do like in this current rate is about 4 new cards for every 1 old card. You do 4 new cards and then you get 1 old card as like a little treat, and you get to see if the fruits of your labor are paying off. And in the coming deck, it's going to be the opposite ratio, 4 old cards for every new card. So this will be probably fun. I mean, to be honest, 450 old cards is absolutely ridiculous. When I started Anki, I was doing like 100 cards a day when I was in Paris, and that felt like a huge achievement. Now, when I get down to 100 new cards a day, which is about 250 total cards, when I get down to 100 new cards now, after when I try to do 300 a day, 100 feels like the final stretch, Whereas when I was doing it in Paris, it was like when you got down to 20, I was like, okay, now I'm almost done. It's just changing perspective. I feel like if I was doing 500 cards a day, then the last 150 would probably be like, okay, now I'm almost done, So, we'll see. The plan for my studying now, it is November 21st. I have about 3,400 cards. Alright, stop, I'm talking. Shush. 3,400 cards and about 3,900 practice questions. I'm excluding the 400 whatchamacallits, because apparently the cars questions from UWorld aren't good, so that's fine because I did a passage with them and I didn't get a good grade, so that's kind of reassuring. Plus, they didn't have that many. They have 400, and I've already done like 100 of them because I like doing cars before. I don't want to do a biochem passage before I learn all the biochem cards. It's kind of a waste. So, I don't want to do questions before I know all the knowledge, because then it's like if I get a question wrong, it's not because it's something I actually did study. It's because I just haven't seen it yet. But then if I waited a week or two to take that passage, I would have gotten everything right. It's just kind of like a waste of a passage. So, yeah, I'm just kind of chilling right now. Hopefully I can finish these cards today. Tomorrow, how many cards do I have planned for tomorrow? 154. That's not too bad at all, actually. I don't know why I sounded surprised. I already did around 100 new cards, so that's not bad at all. So then I'll have like 350 reviews tomorrow. That's so great. That's good, bro. That's like ideal, honestly. 350 reviews is ideal because it doesn't get much lower than that, let's be honest. So tomorrow, I'm gonna try and finish physics and math. Yeah, it's about 370 new cards. So actually, that's kind of ambitious. Let me change. I'll go back to psych social. I'll do another 300 or so psych socials. That's the goal. I'll try and aim for 350 because that's kind of what I need to be averaging if I want to finish before I go back to Ithaca. So I need to be averaging 350 cards a day. So if I can get through, let's say, the 43 Pankau 6C cards and then 317 of the Pankau 7A cards, let's keep it a clean 350. Let's do 307 of Pankau 7A. And then the following day, I'll do the rest of Pankau 7A and then all of Pankau 7B. And then the following day, I'll just close out the 270 remaining Pankau cards. And then I'll do supplementary amount of biochem cards until I run out of time. Then the following day, I'll do a Raish designated. No, that can't do a designated ratio because there's still 2,000 biochem cards, bro. Fuck. Maybe I should actually start doing biochem cards in order. Nah, it's not that bad, bro. I can do a day of biochem stuff. That's fine, bro. I think it's better to focus on one topic because it's like a different state of thinking, really. Like when you're doing psychology cards, it's like, okay, you're thinking about human psychology, sociology, these kind of things where the cards aren't really like really scientific, or they're scientific but they're more like research oriented, versus the drastic change with the chem phys. It's like, what is this molecule? What is the equation for like the centripetal force? Right. This is a completely different skill set than the psychology cards. And then biochem as well is kind of like the intersection between the two. Excuse me. The biochem cards are just like an example, like what are 6 functions of the liver or something like that. You know, like that's not really psych or chem phys, obviously, but like not just in content, but in like theory of how you're approaching these questions. But that just goes to show that the biochem cards are extremely difficult, dude. Like one card of psych will be like blank is such and such, or like what is like vision in low light, right? It'll be like scotopic vision or something, and you'll just have to know that one word. Or then they'll have the complementary card later on that'll be like scotopic vision is what. That's 2 cards right there that have the same topic, and you're learning the name first and then you're learning the function of the name after, which is a great strategy. Biochem, dude puts describe or explain the pyruvate dehydrogenase complex, and it's like a block of text. It's like irreversible. In CNS, how does it react? How does it react in the liver? How does it react in general? It's a much more in-depth, and there's a fuck ton of these questions too. Options. How many biochem questions are left? 1964. Okay. Let's think about pacing. I've wasted 6 minutes, so I'm gonna reset this Pomodoro. Alright. There's about 1,000 psych cards left. Yeah, it's about 1,000 psych cards left. There's about 2,000 biochem cards left, which means there's about 500 chem phys. I think I can get done with these 976 cards by 3 days from now. Today is what? Today's Thursday. Thursday I get through. Well, I'm splitting them up today, but that's a little different. So over the next 3 days, I should be able to be done. That's ambitious as fuck. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. By Sunday, I should be done with all the psych cards. That's the goal. So I'm gonna focus on psych from now until the end. Because then once I'm done with the psych, I unlock the ability to do these practice questions of the psych practice questions. If I don't finish the cards and I don't know all the topics and terms and whatever, then it's kind of pointless. It's like a question pops up with like, what is universality or universalism, and it's like I haven't viewed that yet. I would have gotten the question right, and then I make an Anki card for it, and then I go back and I do the last few questions of psych social, and then universalism pops up. What is universalism? All languages share the same grammar or something. I actually need to check this. Sometimes random slides pop up in my mind, and I just don't remember them. Probably not a good thing that like thoughts determine language completely. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That was my other guess. And then like these are the cards that do come to mind that I don't know about. What about the majority probably of cards that I don't know that aren't coming to mind. Unknown unknowns. Like there's the known knowns. That's the thing. Cards that pop up in your mind that you answer. Known unknowns is cards that pop up in your mind that you don't know, which is good also, not as good as known knowns because then you don't need to study, but at least you can go back and review and usually back remember it. Then there's the unknown knowns, where it's cards that you know but they just don't come up to your mind because nothing. There's no need for you to think about it. Like there was no. What's the thing? What's the thing? The term for like. What's the term for it? Where like you think of things because of the environment you're in. Encoding specificity, I think. Principle that states that human memories are more easily retrieved in external conditions at the time of retrieval if external conditions at the time of retrieval are similar to those when the memory was stored. Yeah. So like usually when I'm doing psych, I'll think of a lot of questions relating to psych, and then I'll be like, this is interesting. How come I don't remember this? I look it up. The next card, it's the one that I didn't know. It's like, is my brain so simple that just like a simple spaced repetition thing like this, where it's like 1 day, 10 minutes, 3 days, it's just like perfectly aligned with my inquisition of some of these questions. It's ridiculous. But regardless, yeah. So that's the goal. By Sunday, I want to be done with psych. By Tuesday, I want to be done with chem phys, and then Tuesday onwards, I'm gonna do biochem. I don't know how difficult 300 biochem cards is gonna be. Can't be that hard realistically. Like, why would it be harder than? Why would it be harder than either of these? Let's look at biochem card right here. Important coenzymes of PDH: thiamine pyrophosphate, lipoic acid, and coenzyme FADNH3. Deficiencies in these can cock you. Nice. What is glycogen granule? Like, these are long ass role of glycogen in the liver and skeletal muscle. What is an epimerase? Changes something to its epimer. What does racemases do? Crosses makes race mates? I don't know. Organ and cellular location that carry out gluconeogenesis. Mostly liver and some kidney, that makes sense. Major glucogenic amino acid, no idea. Alanine. Gluconeogenesis in the liver, an energy source for the liver. Is gluconeogenesis in the liver an energy source for the liver? Gluconeogenesis. It's turning stuff back into glucose. I would say yes. No? Okay. Hepatic gluconeogenesis is dependent on beta oxidation of fatty acids in the liver to provide ATP required to gluconeogenesis. Anyway, maybe, okay. Looking at this, I don't know if I want to leave 2,000 of these. How many? Okay. As much as I like this guy's deck, this shit's like tough, bro. I don't know if I want to do 2,000 more. How many cards are there from biochemistry and biology on Anking? There's 853, and then biology. There's also 2,000 of them, but I'm gonna guess that these are easier. The law of segregation occurs in, I would say anaphase. Okay. Female chromosomes are like this shit's XY. X-linked conditions. Recessive inheritance. X-linked recessive inheritance will not be expressed. No. Will be. Oh yeah, because there's only one X. It's like, this shit's so much easier, bro. I'm just gonna look up Jack Sparrow versus Anking Biochem. Bro's so good. Yeah, bro's fucked. Hold up. Wow. I'm just gonna stick with this one. I mean, I've already done a shit ton of them, so fuck this. I'm gonna stick with Jack Sparrow. I'm gonna just dug it out. I mean, it just logically, if one's harder than the other, it's probably means that there's better information. All right. Enough chit chat. Whoa. Enough chit chat. Let me get back to work. Is it not focusing? Why is it not focusing? I don't understand this camera, bro. Like, hello? Does it not have autofocus? Maybe I gotta... What the hell? It's hunting. And it doesn't find me. Was I in focus at all during this fucking recording? Got me there.